Performance cars are flocking to forced induction as a safe haven to maintain fuel economy while keeping output, and Audi is no different, except for one key exception: the car behind me. As you may already know, its RS badging stands for Rennsport. Translated through, that means racing sport. Built on technology learned on the racetrack, where better to put the Audi RS5 through its paces? The RS5 is powered by a 4.2-liter naturally aspirated V8. That's right, that means there are no turbochargers or superchargers under the hood. What that does give you is 450 horsepower, 317 foot-pounds of torque, all put through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, and of course, Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive. Not only that, but this car will launch you to 60 miles an hour in 4.5 seconds. Arguably one of the best-looking German coupes on the market, I don't have to tell you that the RS5 is absolutely gorgeous. But let's take a look at a few of the things that make it that way. First of all, it's about an inch lower than the S5. Right now, we have a model with optional 20-inch wheels that are even bigger and more imposing than the 19s that come standard. Also, inside of those wheels, we have carbon ceramic brakes. Apart from that, going around to the rear, there's an automatically raising spoiler, and how can you miss those gorgeous giant exhaust pipes? As much as the RS5 has special exterior touches to set it apart from its less exciting siblings, the cabin is surprisingly similar to the S5. Highlights include carbon fiber inlays, aluminum accents, and of course, the high-quality leather materials that you've no doubt come to expect from Audi products. In this case, the sport seats come with RS5 badging. And how can I not point out this thick-rimmed, flat-bottom sports steering wheel? There's also the Audi MMI system, within which you can access custom driving modes. Those modes will allow you to control steering feel, shift times, throttle response, and finally, unique settings for the sport differential, which, while optional on the S5, is standard equipment on this car. Obviously, the first thing you're going to notice about the RS5 is how quickly it gets up to speed. But as soon as you step on the throttle, you're also going to hear the engine roar. And how can you not absolutely fall in love with that? Honestly, one of the things about that engine roar is just something you don't get in a turbocharged engine. Audi equips the RS5 with a special version of Quattro all-wheel drive. And one of the most notable features with that special version is how it'll divert 85% of the power to the rear wheels. That's going to let the car rotate at a much faster rate than you'd expect with an all-wheel drive vehicle. And it's remarkable how the Quattro system will let you spin the tail end out just a little bit before the all-wheel drive kicks in and helps you pull through the corner with all that car's power. Our test car is also equipped with the optional carbon ceramic brakes, which you need because it's important to remember that this car weighs more than 4,000 pounds. And while its handling is more than capable, you feel it in the braking zones as the weight of the car tries to push you forward. Not only that, but with a red line above 8,000 RPM, you have tons of room to play on the track. We've got the car set in dynamic mode right now, and like I said earlier, that changes a lot of the settings. Most notably here on the track, you also get a much stiffer steering response. That's exactly what you want and what you need for performance driving. With a starting price of $68,900 before delivery, you get this stunning exterior, a luxury cabin, and the prestige that comes with owning a member of Audi's performance family. This car is unbelievably fun to drive. Oh, and it's also worth mentioning that we posted a lap time on par at our test track with the ZL1 Camaro, a car with an extra 130 horsepower. And if you're still not sold, consider this. There's a good chance this will be the last time that Audi offers its 4.2-liter naturally aspirated V8 in one of its RS performance cars. And trust me, not driving this is something you'll regret.
For more on this review and others like it, visit AutoGuide.com.
With how impressed I am with the Audi RS5, what I really want to do is pit it against this, the BMW M6, a six-figure, 560 horsepower luxury coupe. Unfortunately, BMW wouldn't let us take their ultimate driving machine out on the track.